What's up, everybody? How is everybody? I am working on a project tonight. Hi, Sharon. How are ya? Let's see. Is my light? I might move my light here. That's better. I am drinking whiskey. This is my first one. Well, I'll probably only have one. But I'm just working on a project tonight for my partner. So that's what I'm doing while we are chatting and chilling. What's everybody up to? Did everyone have a good Saturday? We actually got some rain this evening. Have a nice breeze coming through. There's some thunder and lightning. I put up my purple lights tonight to be spooky. So welcome in, everybody. Thanks, Sharon. I appreciate you being here for the live. I had a pretty good day. Weather was nice, so I worked outside on the van a lot and stuff. A football game. What football game are you watching? I know tomorrow's football Sunday. I'm excited about that. I'm kind of like paying attention to the baseball playoffs too. I love baseball, so I've been kind of paying attention to that. Oregon Ducks at AZ. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Babysitting. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and a pretty relaxing Saturday. I worked in the yard, worked on the van, put up some Halloween lights, just did like normal Saturday sort of stuff. Where's everyone tuning in from? Let me know where you're hanging out tonight. Hi. Hey, thanks. Ooh, college baseball is always fun. I enjoy college baseball. Eugene, Oregon, Salt Lake City, Rochester, Peoria, AZ. You're not too far from me. I totally forgot that tomorrow is Sunday. Ooh, North Carolina. Are you getting rain from the remnants of the hurricane in North Carolina? I heard it's been kind of wet there. My sister lives in Miami Beach, Florida, so they got a bunch of the cast off rain and winds and all that good stuff. There's even like kids playing outside tonight. The weather is so nice. Poured last but beautiful today. Well, that's good news. Ooh, thanks. Yeah, spooky. I have like I said, I put up my purple lights. I like it. I was even like listening to some instrumental like Halloween music earlier, which was really fun. Hi, Danny from Pittsburgh. Welcome in. Like I said, I'm just kind of working on a project right now for my partner, giving me something to do while I sit here. Ooh, bean soup. That sounds tasty. Oh, I'm just labeling some things for his business. So, yeah, I love the fall weather too. I'm not like as I mean, we're doing the best we can with fall weather in Arizona right now. Up north, it's definitely fall. And even like right now, since the rain came in and it cooled it off even more, so it's really nice outside right now. Lots of people going on walks and stuff today, which is fun. So, so that's all I'm up to. Winston was hanging out with me in the garage today. Yeah, fall is definitely my favorite season as well. Arizona has really beautiful winters, but I like the fall, and I like spooky season. Even though, like I said, we don't really get too much of the fall in Arizona, it seems to kind of go from like summer to winter. Um, I really enjoy it, especially when I do go up north because the weather is like so nice. Like when I was in Flagstaff last week or whenever I was there, the breeze, it's no longer like the warm breeze. It's like a nice, cool fall, crispy breeze. Crispy breeze. My sister comes to town next week, so I'm excited about that. I haven't seen my sister in, well, I guess since last year I haven't seen her since she lives so far. But she's coming in next week and she'll be here for a couple weeks, so I'm excited about that. Winston and I are doing awesome. We had a good day. Had a good day together hanging out. So, yeah, Arizona's awesome. I never want to move away. I love Arizona. I've been to 41 states now and I would never live anywhere else. And we're just so lucky because you can drive, different places when you live in Arizona and go to different climates, and see so much different terrain. Am I Afraid of the Dark? Are You Afraid of the Dark was a show when I was a kid on Nick at Night. But no, definitely not afraid of the dark. Definitely not. Okay, so there's those. I was going to travel this week and then I decided, or this weekend. Hi Julie, how are ya? I was going to travel this weekend. I decided not to because I didn't realize it was a holiday weekend and I didn't want to deal with the traffic. so so I definitely stayed in the Phoenix Valley because I was going to go up north and then I realized that the I-17 would have been absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Too much traffic, too many crazy people on the road. So, oh no. I need to do Winston's nails tomorrow. Ooh. Oh, and I guess I need to put my phone on silent. Let me fix that right now here. I'm getting Arizona sports notifications, probably from the football game, to be honest. Okay. Take a sip of my drink. Yeah, just drinking some whiskey tonight. I drank so much water today. I was just like hydrating because I spent most of my day outside. It's even a little bit humid. It wasn't humid, but the rain came in, so now I'm a little bit sweaty. So forgive me if I keep like pushing up my glasses. The humidity is making me sweat just a little bit. Not too bad though. So I hear some kids like playing basketball outside. because it's so nice. Kids were out like all day today, which means that the weather is getting decent. But Winston was able to hang out with me in my garage because I got that pet fence. So, from St. Petersburg, welcome. Yeah, Winston's a little chunky. Winston's a little chunky. He needs to lose like a pound. But I took him on a walk yesterday. I took him on a walk today. So it's season to get more exercise for both of us. That is for sure. Yeah, because I lost weight over the summer, but I also realized that like even though I lost weight, I'm out of shape. So I've just been trying to like work on like my muscles and my endurance and all that. So, ooh, pumpkin cake. That sounds tasty. About to start building your van. Any advice? Well, I mean, I have 2.5 years of advice on building minivans. I recommend checking out some of my earlier videos, but just start simple. Don't go crazy. So many people spend so much money and go so crazy on like their build, and I recommend starting simple and starting inexpensive, because the longer you travel and the more stuff you do, you'll realize that you need other things and you don't need certain stuff. So don't go ham right away. Start simple, just get the necessities and kind of build as you go. That's my best advice. Yeah, I don't hang fairy lights up anymore. Like I put these up specifically for the live stream tonight, but I don't hang fairy lights in my van because they do get in the way. So I don't have lights hanging in my van. I just put up for the live. So I used to have fairy lights a long time ago, but I was always like hitting them or like so they're in the way, so I don't hang them permanently anymore. They're pretty, but for me I was just always smacking them or tearing them down on accident. Especially because I move around in my van a lot. I'm like reaching up front, or I'm putting up curtains, or this, that, and the other, or I'm reaching into the back to get stuff. Or so since I move around in my van a lot, um, I only hang up stuff like in my trunk space where I can't constantly be snagging it and accidentally tearing it down. You know what I've been thinking about ever since I went to Costco this week is that taco kit. I'm going to go back and get that taco kit. I didn't go to Dollar General today to use my $5 off coupon because there was this like rock and gem show going on over by the Dollar General, so like all the roads were closed, and I didn't want to deal with like the road closures and the traffic in the area. So I was like, well, it is what it is, but I'm still going to do a Dollar General uh challenge specifically for food. So that is still in the plan. In the plan, indeed. I'm also trying to think of like other stores I can do challenges at. Everything is so expensive now with inflation. So like for me, it has to be budget friendly because I'm on a budget. So I can't go like spend $1,000 at Walmart. It just like won't work for me. So yeah. Hi, Lori. Oh, Fort Collins. Yeah, Fort Collins is nice. I'm not the biggest fan of Colorado, but the Fort Collins area is really beautiful. My brother's actually in Colorado right now for a wedding. He drove up there yesterday, I think. So tomorrow, I'm gonna get another video up tomorrow, and then probably just kind of like watch football, do chores around the house as usual, I put everything away that I got from Dollar General yesterday. It's nice and organized in my van. I might, I don't know. So my sister comes into town on Thursday. I don't know what my plans are going to be this week. Like I want to adventure somewhere, but I might like leave Monday because people will be coming back into town on Monday. So I might leave Monday and do like a 2-night thing somewhere. I haven't really decided yet. I just like completely forgot it was a holiday weekend. I have this little light that I got from the dollar store. It's just a little tap light. I love this thing. I forgot I had it on because I put on my big USB light. But this light is really nice because if I turn off my USB light, this one gives just like a little bit of light so you can see like in your van. So I like that one for when um, like Winston and I are like about to go to bed, but I still want a little bit of a light on. This one's really great. And it even has like a sticky pad on the back, and it has a little hanger as well. So yeah, I got this at the Dollar Tree. Really handy little tap light. And I think it uses like AAA batteries. Ooh, this humidity is making me sweat. Ugh. But small price to pay for a little bit of rain, which was lovely. I will have a busy next couple of weeks though, because since my sister is coming into town, we have lots of like fun plans. We're gonna do some Halloween things, and because she'll be staying with my mom in Chandler, so I'll be going over there and hanging out with her and just kind of doing stuff here and there, enjoying the time that we have together while she's in town. So that will be nice. And then in the first week of November, then I go to Phoenix Raceway to camp for a week at NASCAR Championship. So I'm really looking forward to that. Sharon, have an awesome night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Yeah, I've been trying to lift weights and like I've been lifting weights and doing a bunch of different stretches because when I was up in Flagstaff a few weeks ago and I had my awning up, I put my awning up, I realized that like I really needed to build up my strength because I was sore. And I was like, dang, I guess I need to work on my muscles. So I've been doing that and it's been making me feel a lot better. So I'm not like really waking up sore anymore, and I'm just trying to, my goal is to be able to camp at NASCAR and put up my awning without having sore arms and shoulders. Like, that's the goal. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I guess I will only find out once I get there and I put my awning up. I also took Winston to the park today, so that was fun. There's just a little park down the road, down the street. So we went to the park so he could sniff around, get a little bit of exercise in. And lots of people are putting up Halloween decorations around the neighborhood, which is fun. I like taking evening walks because like the mornings, the mornings have been pretty nice here, but I prefer taking evening walks, especially this time of year, because I get to see everybody's Halloween decorations. Which is always fun. There's actually a house down the road from mine that has like, I swear they have like 20 inflatables in their front yard. It's so cool. I haven't taken a, well, actually I saw it last night. I saw it last night, but I haven't taken a walk over there when it's like super dark yet, so I need to do that. But does anyone have plans for tomorrow, for Sunday? Besides football? Actually, I don't even know who won the baseball playoff games today. I need to look that up online. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Hold on, I did. I just messed this up. Oh no, I just, okay. There we go. Crisis averted. Yeah, Julie, you're right. There's lots of good workouts on YouTube. That's kind of where I found like my arm workouts, which are pretty good. They definitely keep me on my toes. So, yeah, my teams suck right now. You know, they're just really bad. I mean, the Colts won the other day, but I mean, they still suck. It was a lucky win, and like the Cardinals, they really suck. So, yeah. It's just tough being an Arizona sports fan in general. My teams generally just are not very good. Okay. All right, I'm back on track with this, so that's good. I didn't screw up like I thought I did. I mean, the Suns. So our basketball team, the Suns, they were good the last couple of years, but I don't think we're going to be as good this season. All right, so that's done. One thing I also have to do, I have to. So I ordered those new cooking utensils today. It's from Amazon. It's like a thing. It's like a portable kind of foldable. Basically, it's kitchen utensils that come in this case. I don't even can't even think about what it's called right now. But anyways, I should get that in a couple of days. I got it for a pretty good deal because I need to repack my cooking stuff. So yeah, I've been live for about 25 minutes. Hello, how is everybody tuning in? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I typically like to be live for like, at least an hour or so. Thanks. Yeah, you like my spooky lights? Last night I did orange. Tonight I'm doing purple. Just kind of switch it up, I hang up all my lights with my little clips from the dollar store. Super easy and convenient. Yeah, I think the Cardinals are going to get annihilated by the Eagles tomorrow. But again, that's just, part of being an Arizona sports fan. That is, well, it's just part of being a sports fan in general. Your team can't always do it, I guess. So, is anyone doing anything fun for like Halloween, like spooky this year? We have like really cool things in Arizona, like haunted houses and uh like fear farms and like all this really scary stuff, but I haven't been to anything like that in many, many years. Sister and I and my mom are gonna go to like a Halloween chili party this year, which will be fun. Um, but I'd really like to go to something like super scary, where like people chase you with chainsaws and clown masks. That'd be kind of fun to do with my sister. I haven't done that. We haven't done that together in, in many years. So, well, I have a home base, so I don't camp in the city ever. I'm always out in the desert or in the woods. I still have my red van. I still own my red van. So, yeah, still have it. My red van was my first van that I bought from OfferUp for back before the market got crazy. I bought it for $3,500 in 2020. It was a good investment, that's for sure. And it still runs like a champ. I put like 50,000 miles on it, and so it has like 100 and well, I put like 45,000 miles on it. So my red van has 160,000 miles or so, and the check engine light isn't even on. So it's still in great running condition. I've just been working on a project, but I just got done. I just had to do some labeling. Yeah, my red van gave me lots of really good memories. I did my first cross-country road trip in my red van, and that was fall of 2020. The first person I went to visit was my sister, Miami Beach. So that was a lot of fun. That was a super fun trip. Winston and I did an around the country trip in about 6 weeks. So that was a great way to get started on van life. I learned a lot of van life from doing that trip because I had only had my van for like 5 months. I was learning a lot still, so that was a really great way for me to learn about van life and myself. So, how do I keep up with rising gas prices? I don't. I'm just broke like everybody else. It's hard to keep up. I really, my van gets really good gas mileage, especially since I got it recently. So I got new spark plugs and a new fuel injector, and so my van, even with my awning and my rooftop box on eco mode, I get about 28 miles to the gallon. So getting that maintenance done on my van gave it like another 3 miles to the gallon. So I do really well in terms of my gas mileage. But yeah, I don't travel as much right now. You know, I've been staying local. This summer I took my really big trip, but I camp, you know, I basically I'll go 3 hours away because up north where I like to go is only 2 hours, um, 2.5, 3 hours, like at most. Even Quartzsite is only an hour and a half from me. So I keep up with the gas prices by just staying local for the most part, and that's really effective. I just can't travel as far distances as I used to. But that's also fine because Winston and I have been to 34 states now, so I don't really like I've done a lot of that and I had a lot of fun, but now I'm just going to kind of stay around Arizona because it's simply too expensive to go anywhere else. And Arizona gas is really expensive. We're at $5 a gallon again. It had dropped down to like, 370 at one point, but we're back up to $5 a gallon. So I just have to I have to stay on budget, so I just camp and travel where I can afford to, essentially. So, but again, it's no big deal because I live in Arizona and there's so much to do and there's so much free public land and national forest. Um, so yeah, my fridge is always plugged in, Pat, and when it's nice weather, at most it draws 35 watts. Yeah, like 35 watts it draws when it's running the compressor. So, and that's not consistent. So, my Bluetti EB70S is what powers my fridge, which is 20 liters. And my Bluetti it'll last about 2 days. without charging it. So, and then when the compressor is not running, it draws about 9 watts of power. So it's really not bad. I love my Alpacool 20-liter fridge. I've had it for 2 years now, and it is a champ. So, buenas noches. How are ya? So, yeah, I love my fridge. But I have my Yeti. I have my Yeti back in my van too, because my Yeti is great for um, just storage, cooking, uh, gear. What am I thinking? Like my cooking utensils and pots and pans, and also dry food. So I keep that stuff in my Yeti. And then if for some reason I need to use my Yeti, I can pull it out. I can use it for cold food if I need to, and also like as a table or as a seat. So I'm glad that I ended up putting my Yeti back in my van, because it works out really well sitting in my trunk. So yeah, thanks for enjoying my Dollar General video. It was super fun. It was super fun to make. I actually really enjoyed the challenge of going through the store and looking for, you know, things, and comparing, right? Like with the toothpaste thing, I was like, oh, I'll get this little tube of toothpaste for $1. And I was like, and then I came across that end cap and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a full size toothpaste for $1. So I really enjoyed that challenge. I had a lot of fun with it, and I look forward to doing it like at some more stores, and with food, because Dollar General actually has a really decent food. So I'm going to be doing another food challenge at Dollar General as well. Maybe with like, 25 bucks or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but um, maybe that's something I can actually do this coming week if I'm not going to be traveling. The possibilities are endless. I'll show you guys my van real quick right now. I'm sitting, I actually had my phone on my table because Winston is inside. So I put my little new wooden table on his bed so I can put my tripod on there. But, ooh, I just saw my little decorations. And I wasn't sitting up against my pillow right now either, because I was working on my project. But I just have my lights strung up on the little hanger there. And then I have them hanging there. And then with the little clips. So I have kind of a lot going on. And there's my USB light. I just hang it from the top there. So, focus, focus. Oh geez, there's children outside being crazy near me. There's like people singing outside too. Like, would I consider getting solar installed on the roof of my van? Absolutely not. I would never do that. I would never do that. I think no, I would absolutely never have solar on my roof. Portable solar is way better. Rooftop solar is fairly inefficient unless you want to put it at a 45-degree angle, which most people can't do on their rooftops. And if I can park in the shade, I'm going to park in the shade. And if you park in the shade, you're not going to get solar on your roof. So if I park in the shade with my portable solar panels, I can bring them out into the sun and charge my stuff. So yeah, I would never get solar on my roof. Nope. And I highly advise, I advise against it. And it's difficult to clean, and then you have to get up there and you have to clean it. Oh, forget it. No, no. This dang bug. But that's stuff you learn, right? As you go, like you learn as you go. I started with my portable solar, and then as I got more involved in like the nomad life and started, camping with people, traveling with friends, going out to quartzsite, it's just so much better to have portable solar panels that you can take out whenever you want and place wherever you want, because I can move my solar with the sun instead of having to move my van with the sun. So works out much more better. Indeed. Yeah, I even had a friend, like one time she was like, why am I only getting like, I have 1,000 watts of solar on my roof. Why am I only getting, 15 watts? It's like, well, because it's laying flat. It's not gonna do anything. Um, very, very inefficient. So, and I have a few videos on that. I have several videos on solar. I have several videos I have a video comparing my solar panels and why I feel like it's best to always have portable solar. Because, yeah, for the reasons I just explained. Yeah, I love my Bluetti PV200. It is so awesome. I absolutely love it. I've had I've had two Jackery solar panels that have not been very good, but my Rock Pals and my Bluetti are really tremendous. My hair is like wavy from this humidity. I just noticed. I'm like looking because I washed my hair today, and I'm noticing that it got wavy from the humidity. My hair is naturally wavy. It's not curly. It's wavy. So when it gets humid, it gets crazy. Oh yeah. Ooh, 1980s. Where is my hairnet or Aquanet? Look like a lion with a mane with this crazy wavy hair. Good gracious. But I have been outside all day too, so what is this? Oh, my Swiffer. Nice. I always have I always have my Swiffer. I'm always cleaning the dust. It's such a pet peeve of mine, especially in Arizona, because dust just blows everywhere. And in quartzite during the winter, like the wind can get bad, so dust is just constantly flying at your face and coating your van. So I always have my little Swiffer on hand. How did it get down there though? I must have been. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember. I was cleaning in here earlier. I guess I didn't put it away. Wow, I just noticed too. I just picked up a handprint of dust, probably from when the storm blew in earlier. It got kind of windy, and my doors were open. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So that. Yeah, this is what the humidity does to my crazy hair. Winston's birthday just passed. He just turned 11 on September 11th. It was his golden birthday. So, yeah, had a special day for him. Got him big golden 11 balloons. But he had his dental cleaning the next week and stuff. So I also celebrated his birthday by giving him the gift of health this year. The gift of health, because I need him around for many more years to come. Thank you. Yeah, he's best boy ever. Yeah, he had his we saw the vet last week just for a checkup and everything's good. He's so healthy. His heart's good. He's in great shape. So I'm really really blessed, but I've also put a lot of time and money and energy and effort into making sure that he's healthy because he's my world. So he's worth it. He is worth it. Our animal companions are always worth it. That is for sure. So wonder. Oh, here we go. Yeah, cute. I would have these lights up all the time, like they're so pretty, but honestly, these mini lights they're a fire hazard. I've just heard of so many horror stories with these mini lights, so that's why I just have it up for the live. But I also like to use these, um, like when I was in Lake Havasu in December of 2020 because I was driving my red van then. And we actually stayed at Lake Havasu State Park, which was awesome. Highly recommend it. Um, so since I had electric hookups there, I brought Christmas lights, and we had this really cool camp spot with like a fence. And so I hung Christmas lights like up on the fence. It was really fun. So, so if I do stuff like that, like where I'm at a campground and it's like a holiday, I will bring these lights so I can set them up outside and make my camp really festive. Jennifer, his mouth's perfect. He's great. Everything healed up super quick. Um, there were no issues with getting, some of his teeth removed. Everything was good, flawless. So he had a flawless recovery for sure. So next trip is in December. Yeah, there's lots of places. I mean, out west is really the best place for camping. There's so many options out here. Whether you go all the way, to the coast, to California, Washington, or Oregon, it's just what's nice about going west of Texas is there's so much Bureau of Land Management land, so much national forest. You can really do anything. There are so many options for free camping. So, um, yeah, the possibilities are pretty endless out here, which is really wonderful. You can go to so many different environments and climates um, and really not have a lot of restrictions, which is nice. So, hey Tony, how are you? Nice to see you live. What are you up to? Where are you at, by the way, Tony? Are you in Havasu? Are you back in Havasu, or what are you? I was just talking about like Havasu. I need to get up there. I I'm waiting till it gets just a little bit cooler though, I think. But I love the Lake Havasu area. I haven't been there since last um when was I there? Well, no, I guess I was just there in the spring. Was I there in the spring? No, I wasn't there in the spring. It was last spring. Wow, it's been over a year since I've been to Havasu. I spent so much of my spring up north this year. Like last year after Quartzsite, I was like super involved in Quartzsite last year, so I spent a ton of time in Ehrenberg, in Parker, and like in Earp, California, which is right on the border of Parker. And I spent some time up in Lake Havasu, in the Lake Havasu area. But this spring I spent a lot more time just up north in the forest instead. So it kind of always depends on the weather and like how windy it is, and so I travel with the weather. Um, so yeah, we'll see what this year brings. Um, for public showers, yeah, there's lots of different options. Like I actually got rid of my Planet Fitness membership because it wasn't worth the money because there are so many other different options. So like um, you can literally like Google public showers to find public showers near you, and you can also find them on the iOverlander app. You can find public showers that way. So lots of laundromats have public showers. Love's travel stations, Little America travel stations. If there's like a public aqua center with pools, there's generally showers. Um, I even stayed this summer and actually have a video on it. One of the parks I stayed at in Wyoming had free showers, and it was a completely free like camp area. They had free showers. So you just kind of got to do a little bit of research, which I like I said is exactly why I got rid of my gym membership, because there are so many other options. So when I'm out in Quartzsite, I like to go to the laundromat, but there are a few different public shower options there. And I have a portable shower. I have my really nice portable shower. I've posted a couple videos about it. So I do have a portable shower and a shower tent as well. So there's lots of different options. But I really like the Little America Travel Center because if you have access to that, they're actually dog friendly. And you can get a shower for $15 and you have like a luxurious bathroom for like an hour and a half. So lots of options out there. Again, the app that you can find public showers on is called iOverlander. Um, and that's a great way to find showers. So sometimes you got to get creative. I mean, when I was at the park in Wyoming, the showers, there were only two showers, like two for the ladies. I'm not sure about the men's room, but there were two showers in the ladies restroom area, and They weren't like the nicest, but it was really good. It was hot water and it was really good shower pressure. So that's all you need, right? So, and I actually found that spot on Campendium, on the Campendium app. So just got to use your resources, but Google is also a great resource to find stuff like that. Lake Mary, okay. Korean rice, heading down to Havasu in a few weeks. Okay. Have you ever, Tony, have you ever been to Alamo Lake? That's like outside of Wickenburg. It's like kind of northwest of Wickenburg. Have you ever been there? Because I know there's a state park there, and apparently there's some BLM land, and I'm interested in checking it out. It's been a little warm lately, but I want to go to Alamo Lake because I've heard that like it's like just kind of a random lake in the middle of kind of nothing, but like I said, there's a state park there. You can go kayak, you can go fishing. Tony, I know you love to fish. So so that's a place that I kind of want to check out because I want to do some different things. So yeah, there's lots, there's lots of options with van life. It just kind of depends on where you live and how you want to do it. How you want to do it. So, I actually found out about the Aqua Center up in Flagstaff because a friend told me. So, meeting people on the road has been such a valuable resource for me, especially when you make close friends, because then they share really valuable information with you. Like, oh, I found this place and, and had these great showers or had these great amenities. So, meeting people and camping with people and, picking each other's brains is absolutely like has been crucial really to my van life success. And that's one of the things I really love about going out to Quartzsite is because you're in a community, you're in a community where people think like you, right? And people understand whether you are just like a weekend camper, you're a full-time RVer, you're a part-time van lifer, whatever you're doing, we're all out there for a common cause, right? With similar ideas and interests. So, when you're out in Quartzsite and you're at the hippie drum circles, you're at the bonfires, you're just in town, just talk to people, get to know people, meet people, and you share so many really important things. So that's what I really like about Quartzsite. It's not a spectacular place. It's not. Um, it's like it's kind of like there's not a lot to do, right? It's a very small transient town. But what makes it so fantastic, in my opinion, is the community and the camaraderie. So, and that has been so important for me. I've made some tremendous friends um, that I've traveled with and camped with in so many different locations. And yeah, then you share and that's what makes part of van life so much fun is that you meet like-minded people that you can share the interests with and people don't think you're weird. So I'll never forget my first like van life season in Quartzsite. I remember parking at the general store, the little grocery store. I think I was at Coyote. Was I at Roadrunner or Coyote Fresh? Is that what it's called? So I parked and I got out of my van and I was wearing like my moccasins, my pajama pants, like a weird hippie sweater, and my beanie. And like I looked down and I looked at myself and I was like, well, no one around here is gonna judge me, So it's just like I feel really comfortable being in Quartzsite and being around like-minded people because yeah, it just makes it more fun. Just makes it easier. Tony, you haven't been to Alamo Lake? Yeah, look into it. Look into it, Tony, because I've I learned about it last year, but it's kind of like off the beaten path, if you will. But again, it's like if you, um, well, if you're driving from Phoenix, right, and going toward Wickenburg, it's just like outside of Wickenburg. So it's only like an hour and 40 minutes or so from Phoenix. So it's probably about the same if you're coming down from Havasu. Um, but yeah, you should look into it because I heard the fishing is really great. I heard the fishing is great, and it's like a quieter area. So if I go before you go, I will let you know how it is. And if you go before I go, please let me know how it is. So, and I heard there's like good cell service, and I need cell service so I can get my work done and stuff. Um, so yeah, I also want to get back down to Tombstone. I love Tombstone and I love Bisbee. I haven't taken Winston to either of those places in years. Um, Halloween time is actually a really fun time to go down to Tombstone. I mean, I love the history. You kind of have to love the history, like the Western sort of cowboy stuff, in order to appreciate it. But Tombstone's a really cool place, and I know that there is some BLM camping down there. So that is on my to-do list as well. Oh, also something I was going to mention. So you guys, a lot of you guys saw I got the big 40-pound bag of pine pellets yesterday at Tractor Supply for $6.97. Hell yeah. But I don't know what to put them in. So I was thinking about getting, like, what I used to do with my paper pellet cat litter until I couldn't buy it anymore was I'd get like the clay litter tub jug, and then I would fill that with the paper pellet. So I think that's what I'm gonna have to do because I don't really know how else I'm gonna store it. I'm not gonna lug around a whole like 40-pound bag of pellets. So I think I'm just gonna have to go get like a cheapy thing of clay cat litter and then use that to fill that with the pine pellets because I don't really know what other contraption to use unless you guys have a different suggestion because I don't know what to do for that. And using like a gallon water jug, like the top won't be big enough. Won't be wide enough, I don't think. Yeah, a great price. I mean, considering that like one thing of like cat litter is like 8 to 10 bucks, and I got this 40-pound bag for $7. And the paper pellets I used to get were great. I loved the Yesterday's News from Purina, but I couldn't buy it on Amazon anymore for some reason. I guess just not available anymore, which, it is what it is. I loved those, but even that was, it was $20 for a 20-pound bag, which is still good. It's better than regular cat litter, but I appreciate everyone suggesting Tractor Supply for these pine pellets because they smell fine and they look exactly like the paper pellets and they're environmentally friendly, which I appreciate. So I know, Tony. That's why I said it. That's why I said it because I know you. The scariest thing about van life, probably the people. I don't get scared really. It takes a lot for me to get scared. Um, I'm a pretty fearless bitch. Um, so it takes a lot for me to get scared. But the only thing that scares me nowadays is just outside society because society has gotten so cruel and angry and violent. Um, Granted, I protect myself very well, in fact, but that's probably the scariest thing is just people. But you have to be smart, you have to be aware, you have to know where you're driving, you have to know where you're camping, you have to know where you're at, you have to be aware of your surroundings. You have to protect yourself. We live in too tumultuous of times to be lackadaisical about where you are and what you're doing. And even who you surround yourself with, you just have to be smart. It's like I hear all these sad stories about people getting hurt and killed from just random violent attacks. And so you just have to be careful, just have to be aware of where you're at, what you're doing. And I always like let people know, because I mostly I travel by myself. I'm it's just me and Winston in the van. And um, every now and then I camp with friends, I meet up with friends, or I meet people. That's kind of rare because I like to be in complete solitude. when I'm camping. But and always listen to your gut. You know, it's like if you have a gut instinct, like I did a few weeks ago when I saw that truck that was kind of like seemed to be casing the area, you know, get up and leave. It's not worth it to like hang around if you have a gut feeling that something could go wrong. Um, you know, and if you see something, say something. You just have to be smart and use common sense and listen to your gut. So there's nothing wrong with that. And if, like I said, if you see something, you know, say something. So I let my mom know, like I always give her my pin location so she knows where I'm at, and it never hurts to be too safe and to take, you know, to take precautions to make sure that you're not in a dangerous situation, or you're not going to accidentally get yourself into a dangerous situation. And sometimes it's not always your fault, right? I mean, things happen, but it's, you know, a lot of situations, especially when you're camping, are avoidable. So just gotta be smart. Use your noggin. Use all that big fat knowledge you have up there. Um, so yeah. So that's that. Oh yes, I have lots of protection. I have protection at every angle of my van. Yeah. If someone ever tried to break into my van while I was in it, they would not live to tell the tale. We'll just we'll just say that. They would not live to tell the story. So, yeah. Ooh, travels with Dottie. Hey, ooh, I can't wait to see Dottie this winter. Yay! I miss Dottie. How's Dottie? Oh, you too. You know, it's like, well, but you know, it's like for me, like everyone's like, oh, Miss Winston. I'm like, I know he's the important one, right? Yeah, the Dollar General challenge was so much fun. And if you guys have suggestions of other stories you want me to do that with, like, please, by all means, let me know. It just can't be like, you know, Gucci, because that that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It has to be like budget friendly Amanda stuff, because like I'm a writer and I don't make a lot of money. Like gas is $5 a gallon. Like hello, inflation, whoo, up. My bank account is whoo, down. So just being honest, I keep it real, folks. You guys know I keep it real. I was actually thinking about maybe doing like a Tractor Supply one, because I was there yesterday and I realized that they have a lot of great camping stuff and, you know, usable essential items. So maybe that, maybe like Dollar Tree, Walmart, I might do. That would probably have to be a little like, I'll have to do like for Tractor Supply and Walmart, I'd probably have to do a little higher of a budget. Um, Probably not Target, because Target's just too expensive and there's like, stuff there for camping and van life. Um, I might do a Five Below one. That would be kind of fun. Yeah. Oh my God. Groceries are, food is so expensive. It's just like, you know what? It's just expensive to exist right now. It's like just for basic survival, it costs way too much money. You know what I'm saying? So it's painful. We are all affected by it. That's for sure. I would have, you know, I'd be traveling more so right now if gas wasn't so expensive and food wasn't so expensive. But that's another reason why I enjoyed the Dollar General challenge, was because I realized that sometimes you just have to look a little bit closer, you know, and maybe do an extra round or two, um, to find deals. So, but that's why I'm doing these challenges. So we can, and posting them, sharing them, and doing them with you guys, so we can all like learn together. Because part of being successful, especially in 2022, and in van life, you know, whether separately or together, is helping each other out. You know, helping each other, giving each other tips, sharing, and, you know, spreading that good word and positivity. But that's why I started my channel to begin with, so I could help other people do this on a budget and have fun while doing it, because it doesn't have to be expensive, it doesn't have to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be stressful. So that's why I started my YouTube channel, and that's why I continue to do what I do, so we can all learn and grow in this capacity together. And I enjoy that. And you guys make it so much more fun for me too. So, with that being said, I really have to pee. So, I'm going to take my drink and head out for the night. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you can. It really helps me out. And we've been live 3 days in a row, so that's really fun. But be looking for a new video tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.